2010 was really a peak year for animation, wasn't it? DreamWorks came out swinging in 2010. They had no right to make 3 masterpieces, or at least 2 films that are great and then one that is good. Megamind and How to Train Your Dragon are generally some of the best films DreamWorks has ever made. I'd even argue that Shrek Forever After is the best film from the mainline Shrek franchise. Disney kind of reinvented their animation studio with Tangled. Before Tangled, they were having a very rough time. Their films were not doing well. But then Tangled came along and kind of fixed Disney, like it kind of brought them into this new era where every one of their films, at least for a long period of time, were becoming big hits. It was the birth of Illumination, with Despicable Me becoming their first animated film and perhaps still their best film they've ever made. Pixar brought us Toy Story 3, which would be the last animated film to be nominated for Best Picture. If that doesn't tell you how great Toy Story 3 is, then I don't know what does, because this is generally one of the best films ever made, animation or otherwise. Now, a little bit more niche, Zack Snyder decided to enter the world of animation. This was just before he became kind of in charge of the DC universe, if you will. He did go on to make Legends of the Guardians, which kind of has become a bit of a cult classic. Zack really does have a specific style of filmmaking, and it really shows even in animation. So yeah, pretty much every major animation studio came out with masterpieces in 2010. The only ones that didn't drop a film really, at least the high caliber animation studios, were Sony Pictures Animation and Laika. I mean, Laika only make films every so often. That's why they made Coraline a year before. They weren't going to have another film ready in time for 2010, which is totally fair. But I'm not sure why Sony Pictures Animation decided to sit this year out. Anyways, what are your favourite films from 2010? Let me know in the comments.